Many people suffering from social phobia appear to experience spontaneously occurring images in which they see themselves as if viewed from an observer's perspective. But the images returned to the individual aren't ones that objective observers would necessarily have. They come back as gross caricatures of themselves that represent their internal fears. For example, somebody who perceives themselves as overweight might imagine everyone who looks at them sees an elephant. A person who considers themselves emotionally weak might see a vision of themselves as a frail, rickety convalescent. Thought pattern 3. Fear, distort, and repeat. Clark and Wells define the third step as a felt sense. Essentially, it means multiplying the fears and distortions of the first two thought patterns until they become a firm part of one's belief. This generates and solidifies the negative self-perception of a socially anxious person. Safety behaviors. Armed with a boatload of mini phobias and self-monitoring abilities, in the third step, the socially anxious person often develops a catalog of behaviors that will protect them from breakdown in a social situation. These are safety behaviors, exterior behaviors that serve to defend a socially anxious person from what they perceive as potential threats. They're psychological soothers that help them take their mind off their uneasiness or prevent them from taking hold. You might perceive them more clearly by their more widespread name, defense mechanisms. Again, picture someone who is insecure of their stature, who buys a huge truck to attempt to overcompensate and feel big. They follow these guidelines to the letter, and if they emerge unscathed from a certain social situation, they think it's because they were careful and guarded, not because they were never in any danger to begin with, as is often the case. Many times, a person will deploy safety behaviors in a sort of package, since their anxieties often come from a diverse number of multiple sources and forms. The multiple actions form a kind of playbook, a series of checked behaviors to be dispatched at various points in the social setting.